my Wulong.
Hold on. It's gonna be a real Indy Watson situation, huh?
This is pretty fucking sweet, dude.
Drink that fucking juice, baby.
What juice? Oh, you're
Whatever
behind.
you're Oh, limited and
Right.
what we could watch. It's a lot easier to watch the shows that were not serialized, like Fairly Odd Parents.
Wow, this is level 14. I am not that high a level.
Danny Phantom was just 14.
But I killed him anyway.
That's how I became a Phantom.
That's true. He killed that enemy.
Show was hot.
Great theme song.
Who's that? Who's the YouTuber who's like obsessed with Danny Phantom?
I have no idea.
Oh, Peanut Butter Gamer.
That's right.
Brutal Moves.
Yeah. No, the one didn't they do a? Oh, it was. No.
Oh, Doug Dimmadome.
Yes. God.
Try to name every YouTuber you like.
You're also naming like Brutal Moose fucking horrible reference.
What?
I watched like 3 of his videos like 10 fucking years ago.
This looks exactly the same as an area from Code Vein.
This looks incredibly hard.
I do love that you can flip around and use your. What's the meter for your spells, Liam? I can't really tell. Like,
Hold on. I'll tell you everything.
can only focus on one thing at a time.
I know he wants to be a streamer. He can't talk and play.
So you see that thing at the bottom, Ryan?
No.
Okay, I can't help you.
You need to elaborate. There's a ton of shit at the bottom of the screen, Liam.
You mean the bar?
Yeah, that bar like filling up. I believe that's
With the orange?
no with the. I don't know. I don't know. That's the answer. I don't know. I'm literally just like hitting shit. I don't know
Hey,
yet.
Guess what? You're a streamer. You need to be able to talk.
Okay. I don't know.
You don't like you're using magic. How do you not understand what the like?
I'm just.
what it's doing?
So far, it hasn't like been empty.
He's just going with it.
This man has platinum the
I
multiple
know.
times.
Doesn't know any of the controls. Doesn't know anything. To be fair, I watched him play Dark Souls 2. I see how he plays.
Well, it looks like. Okay, let me just try. What use is that?
So the meter fills up whenever you use magic. And assuming if you get
Okay,
fully
so when it's full,
red.
yes, you can't use it anymore. So that you see that orange thing at the bottom? That's
For it
like
to go down.
correct.
Okay. Well, why does it go to the left and not to the right?
What about the blue bar on the right side? What does that say?
I don't know yet.
Wait, can you just swing your sword a little bit? So it's like stamina.
No, because it's not filling up with that.
Oh, I thought it was. What's the other
It,
side? though?
it fills up when he does a flip.
Do a flip.
Is it? No, both of them do. It seems like everything's tied to that.
Why does it only go to the left though? It doesn't make fucking sense.
Because the left is his like magic. I mean, this is all in the tutorial that he read.
I read!
That none of us remember.
Maybe it's. I don't know. It fills up when I hit an enemy.
I know you read it. You spent a ton of time. Wait, he just shouted, "I read."
Oh,
but
it's
I
blue. It's
didn't-
blue. It's blue.
I just saw Liam shouted, "I read," but I didn't actually hear him say that on the call.
I read all night and day. I read again today.
Well, it's 'cause this
Name
one's-
one more Flock of Seagulls song.
And I flew with the seagulls all day.
Couldn't get away. God, this one ASMR artist.
I actually really like.
Big.
I really like that it tells you how many flags you've hit and like. Can you tell? You see at the hold on, at the top right screen, right? You see the 12, the 5 out of 7, the 2 out of 5. It tells you how many you've done, so you'll know when you complete the level. Like, which is nice because that was always an issue with the Kodama, where it was like you have to wait until it tells you you're done instead of being like, how many do I have left in this level?
Well, I appreciate. Well, you say that, but the Kodama, I actually like. It's not quite to this degree it would tell you in the middle of the level, but it did have a counter that would tell you how many Kodama you had out of the total, which I really appreciate because it made hunting for them a lot easier. You knew exactly where to go when you were missing them.
Oh, tiger. What do I do with the tiger? Well, first of all, I know what I'm gonna do because I'm
No,
not
hold
gonna
on,
let this
hold
guy fucking. Fuck that guy. Oh, and then the tiger's gone. What do you think of this game so far, Ryan? Does it look like everything you wanted?
Cool. Looks looks just like Neo. Obviously, some differences, which is cool. The fear is always that if it's too much better than Neo, then Neo
You
feels
won't
like
want
a
to go
piece of
back to
shit, and you
Neo.
never, right, exactly. Which
I
is
will
too bad 'cause I
say,
love Neo.
it's
And me
different enough.
personally,
Sorry, continue.
no, you go ahead.
I would just say it's different enough that like going back to Neo honestly it feels like Elden Ring in comparison to like a Dark Souls game where it's like the move mechanics make it harder, but it's not actually a harder game. It's just you're so used to that one style of game.
Right.
Fuck, dude. Because like oh my gosh, the parrying system is definitely hard to learn.
Do you level up based on the number of flags that you have?
No, you level up. My camera's blocking my level up stuff.
Okay.
Also, I just like perfect parried like all of those. I had no idea. Oh my gosh, I'm about to run out.
Try to get that blue bar up. See what that does.
Dude, I'm so. I'm out of healing.
This guy's 3 levels higher than you, so.
I know, but
What were you saying?
I was gonna ask, like, how do you know how much healing you have left? But I'm assuming it's blocked by.
yeah, it's popping the screen.
I think it's about to be game over, folks.
Dang it!
Dude.
I don't know. I assume how much like attack. Oh fuck! I forgot to heal. And oh my god, what the hell is that? Ah!
Taste my lightning, fucker!
You're coming with me. Ah, fuck. My fucking horn.
Did you guys see that? Power Wash Simulator is coming to PS5 and Switch.
Oh,
I didn't see that.
Time to get it.
How did I do? What was it? Oh, that's right. I forgot. So Ryan, you can quick change your weapons by holding R1 in circle.
Uh-huh.
So if you need to quickly change your weapon, it doesn't attack. You change your weapon like that. That's
Do you
really
think
cool.
Rise of the Ronin is going to be the spiritual successor to Way of the Samurai?
It is big.
I kind of got that feeling. It's from Team Ninja, so but I imagine if they were gonna make another Neo, or Wolong, it would have like used that terminology. The fact that it does makes you think it will be either more narrative driven or more of a single player action game, not necessarily like Devil May Cry, but like Ghost of Tsushima. So I definitely think it could be like Way of the Samurai. I've always wanted to play Way of the Samurai 2 because he gave it such a glowing review. And every time I'm like at a place that sells used games, I always look for a copy.
Isn't it on PC?
I'm sure I can emulate it. I mean, you know.
Oh, I think you can just buy it outright.
I just remember when you described it, it sounded amazing.
It was really good. It was very hard, but it was really good.
Well, isn't that essentially what the new Yakuza Ishin game is going to be
Well, you
like?
say it was very hard, but didn't you just describe basically that you were going to an end game area or like somewhere you obviously were not supposed to fight the guys and trying to fight them?
Well, there is like a guy in the game the only guy in the game who has like claws. As a
Whoa,
metal
Ryan.
claw. And I remember I would like always try to kill him. What's going on here?
I don't know.
Some big troll.
Some guy throwing fire.
I'm more excited for Liza P.
Than this?
Every time you say Liza P, I think you're saying Liza P.
You're more excited for Liza P than this?
Dude, I mean, I'll speak for him. I feel like this is cool, but it is not very different from games that are very extremely similar. So even though I think this is cool and I'm sure you guys will love it, it's like you've played this already.
You think I'm saying what, Liza P?
Yeah.
Sorry, my earpiece cut out. I mean, I don't
I
think
spoke
it's
for
gonna
you.
be
I
better than
spoke
this
for you.
game. I don't think it's gonna be better than this necessarily, Liam.
That's not what he has.
Well, he's asked if I'm more excited for it, and I'm just
Correct.
saying,
Oh,
I,
you dropped
I,
a
Dude.
level. You dropped a level.
I like. Oh, okay, interesting. So
Yes.
morale
Oh, so
went down.
when they hit you with that red attack, it brings your morale down. Also, I just want to point out, I cannot fucking believe I survived that. I had no healing.
We wouldn't know.
So I like. Do you know what the 17? Okay, so I like Neo a lot, but I also think Neo is really, really hard compared to Dark Souls and the other Souls games, which I think are a little more straightforward, believe it or not, and that's a little more my
You mean
cup of
hard as
tea.
in like the difficulty, or hard as in just understanding the systems?
More the systems. The difficulty is hard, but I think it's obviously doable. But I think the sheer amount of loot and gameplay systems and commands at your like hands, it makes it amazing, but it's almost too much for me personally, so that's what brings it down. Neo, for me, the thing that brings it back up to being amazing is the Sengoku era lore and characters, so that's why I love it so much. And it's gonna be similar here, where like I like the gameplay a lot, but if I'm being perfectly honest with you, if it didn't have an aesthetic that I loved, I wouldn't like it. Whereas I feel like Lies of P, as weird and stupid as the Pinocchio thing is, the
I actually
aesthetic
think
of the game
that's
is
cool.
right up my alley, because it literally looks like Bloodborne 2 / Bloodborne ripoff, but like that's why I'm really looking forward to that. So I'm looking forward to both, but just I know this game is going to be a huge pain in the ass and a huge time sink. So that's why, in a sense, I'm both excited for it, but also dreading it. Whereas I think Liza P, because it's not made by From Software, is going to be easy because most other companies can't do it right. So I think it's just going to be kind of a casual fun. So that's why I'm looking forward to that so much. Please tell me my headset did not die.
No, I heard it all. I'm just thinking.
But is anyone here excited for SpongeBob SquarePants: The Cosmic Shake?
I kind of am, and I forgot that I have a free copy of Battles of Bikini Bottom, although I wanted to buy it, but I got it free through PlayStation Plus, and I do want Toki.
And it's funny because every time they do like they'll do a like a weird song that's like very lighthearted. It'll be some scenario where it's for some reason a lighthearted song will play, and those sound exactly like the songs from home movies.
I was about to ask this: did Brendan do a bunch of different voices for home movies?
He was Brendan. I don't know. I'm sure he was probably other characters as well.
Yeah.
But I know H.I. Benjamin was Coach McGurk and Jason.
I know. Well, that was the best I was. Well, that one time here's the thing. It seems like I want him to do that like red attack so I can parry it perfectly. But the problem is, I'm really not good at parrying it because I don't know the times for it yet.
How did you get to 19?
I don't know, but I'm not mad at it.
Oh, you are 19.
Why is he retaining his level? I don't understand.
He's 19. He's 19. He's 19.
I know. I'm saying why. I don't know why he's retaining his level.
I'm not sure how the mechanics work. He's muted though.
I'm not muted. I just haven't said anything yet. Am I muted?
No.
Don't fucking say that in the middle of a boss
You didn't
fight.
say anything. I was like, what?
I'm sorry.
Oh my god.
Am I level 20 now?
Yeah.
It's a mistake.
Somehow, some fucking way. I don't understand how that works.
Yes, you still somehow don't know not to run in. Like, shouldn't your approach every time you're fighting a boss for the first time be wait and see what attacks they do before you start running? Unless it is a Dark Souls style big boss, in which case the strategy is always attack its feet. Yeah, attack its feet and strafe.
So far, every boss I've fought seems like if you just stand at their feet, they can't hurt you.
Yeah. Most of them are not equipped to hit that low. Occasionally they'll have like a stomp or a ground pound, but even then it's not. It's normally like a move you can usually pretty heavily telegraphed. Come on, Liam, you got this, buddy. Yes.
Oh, arm brokeage. Don't forget to heal.
Yeah.
back at the end.
He does.
Or a second phase.
He lowered his
Was that the secret ultimate thing? Oh.
Holy shit. Fudge! I forgot about this.
He gained his level, right?
And he took Leon one of Leon's levels. And right after he'd even the playing field.
Fuck. Yeah, but I'm getting closer.
I'll say you're definitely able. You can definitely do it because you got him now. He's down to about a quarter health.
Yeah.
So you definitely can do it.
But now I'm back to 17. But it seems like
So there's a thriller on IMDb.
I don't give a shit what IMDb says. What does Wikipedia say? My last hope.
Well, to be clear, it is also listed as a horror, but it's a horror.
Hereditary is a 2018 American psychological horror film. It just depends on what you. Also, you may remember when. Usually they preface it with like, to be clear, you know, it's a horror movie, so it's a different scale of judging. So we have people giving, you know, 2s and 3s. I mean, don't get me wrong, some of them are actual shit. But like, you know, there are some people who give any horror movie a low score just because they don't like horror. But it's like, then don't review it.
Whoa! So if you don't like it, don't review it.
No, but I'm saying, it's like, I'm not saying like if Roger Ebert, if you don't like horror movies, you should be allowed to review them. But like, if you're some schmuck on IMDb writing reviews, why would you write reviews for movies in a genre you clearly don't like? I mean, I think it's worth it if there's then a horror movie that you do like, because then you can obviously be like, well, I normally don't like horror movies, but this one breaks the mold. But there's no need to write it if you just like, I didn't like it and it was a horror movie.
You heard it here first, folks. If you didn't like a movie, don't review it.
Yeah, I'm done, so. I'm done having my words twisted.
fuck, dude.
Zhang Liang, the general of man.
The final boss of the video game.
Yeah.
This guy's really hard, dude.
I know.
What's the other horror movie that has good acting? Willy's Wonderland?
Five Nights at Freddy's.
We can only hope. Is that dead or is it still? Is
No,
it
they
dead?
just a couple weeks ago announced that they got
Are you going to be downloading this demo and playing it, Ryan? Are you still there?
If I have space for it, I will. That's the only thing stopping me. I like.
I don't think it's very big because I didn't have to delete anything.
My time. Okay, cool.
I mean, you get the Crouching Tiger helmet. That's what it's called.
I mean, how big is the PS5? 500 gigabytes?
Terabyte.
Okay.
no, it's like 600 gigabytes.
Well, how much is it advertised as
Like
being
literally,
available?
if you look at on the box, I'm looking at the box right
I
now.
think it's 6 against 1. That is unbelievably specific. But then again, I guess it's no more specific than remembering not as bad as your haircut, Doc, or whatever the line is from the Spider-Man ride.
Oh yeah, that's great.
Your aim is as bad as your
Your
haircut.
aim's as bad as your haircut.
What's like Doc Ock's iconic line from the ride?
Looks like things are heating up. Ah! And then he like blasts the fire.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, the fire. You're right. But that's weird. So does he not have the German accent in the ride?
No, no.
Well, that's the stream, everybody. I'll take that as the game quit on me.
What happened? You're not gonna accept it and report it?
I'll call it the stream. I'm gonna try again some more tomorrow. But thanks for joining. Thank you, Ryan Ian, for joining me. This game is amazing. But damn, it is hard. I don't think I've ever had a Neo boss take me that, like a Neo 2 boss take me that long. So that is
Really?
yeah, Neo 2 was a lot easier. So they definitely upped the difficulty, but I love it. It's awesome. That boss is a fucking pain in the ass. But I'll continue this more tomorrow. Thanks everybody for joining me, and yeah, I love Wulong, baby.
Well,
Goodbye.